APP scams. Stay safe in the digital world. Presentation overview. Defining APP scams. We'll define what APP scams are and how they work, including real-world examples of common APP scams. Types of APP scams. We'll explore different types of APP scams, including phishing, fake apps, and other common tactics used by scammers. Protecting yourself. We'll discuss how to protect oneself from APP scams, including tips for identifying and avoiding them. What to do if you fall for an APP scam. We'll go over what to do if you fall for an APP scam, including steps to take to minimize damage and report the scam to the proper authorities. What are APP scams? APP stands for Authorized Push Payments. Authorized push payment scams are a type of fraudulent activity that occurs through mobile applications, targeting users to trick them into giving away sensitive information or money. These scams can be disguised as legitimate apps or through fake ads, phishing emails, or text messages. Phishing scams. What is a phishing scam? Phishing scams use fake emails, messages, or notifications to trick users into providing sensitive information. These scams are one of the most common types of APP scams. How to identify phishing scams? Phishing scams often use urgent language, ask for personal information, contain misspellings, or have suspicious URLs. It is important to verify the sender and be cautious of unsolicited requests for information. How to protect oneself from phishing scams. Protect oneself from phishing scams by using two-factor authentication, keeping software up to date, and being cautious of unsolicited messages or requests for information. Fake APP scams. Identify fake APP scams. Fake APP scams often involve fake mobile applications that look like legitimate ones. To identify these scams, check the app's name, developer, and reviews before installing it. Protecting oneself from fake APP scams. To protect oneself from fake APP scams, do not download apps from unofficial app stores. Do not enter personal information or payment information, and keep your mobile device's operating system and security software up to date. How to protect oneself from APP scams. Be cautious of unsolicited messages and emails. One of the most common ways to spread APP scams is through unsolicited messages and emails. It is important to be cautious of such messages and avoid clicking on links or downloading attachments from unknown sources. Verify the legitimacy of APP before downloading. Before downloading any APP, it is important to verify its legitimacy by checking the developer's website or online reviews. This can help identify fake or malicious APPs that can harm your device or steal your personal information. Keep mobile APPs and operating systems up to date. Keeping your mobile APPs and operating systems up to date is essential to protect against APP scams. This ensures that any security vulnerabilities are patched and your device is protected against the latest threats. Be cautious of unsolicited messages and emails. APP scams often involve unsolicited messages and emails that ask users to provide personal information or click on suspicious links. These messages may look legitimate, but they are designed to steal personal information or spread malware. Identifying suspicious messages. It is important to be able to identify suspicious messages and emails. Some warning signs include messages from unknown senders, requests for personal information, suspicious links or attachments, and messages that create a sense of urgency. Avoiding scams. To avoid falling for these types of scams, it is important to never provide personal information in response to unsolicited messages or click on suspicious links. Use two-factor authentication and keep your software up to date to prevent malware attacks. Verify the legitimacy of APPs before downloading. Check the APP developer. Checking the developer of the APP is a good way to determine its legitimacy. Check whether the developer is reputable and if they have a website or social media presence to verify their authenticity. Read user reviews. Reading user reviews can help you determine the legitimacy of the APP. Look for reviews that discuss the functionality, safety, and security of the APP. If there are many negative reviews, it may be best to avoid downloading the APP. Check permissions. Checking the permissions required by the APP can help you determine its legitimacy. If the APP requires permissions that are not related to its functionality, it may be a fake APP. Keep mobile APPs and operating systems up to date. Importance of regular updates. Regular updates ensure that mobile devices are protected against the latest security threats and bugs, reducing the risk of falling for APP scams or cyber attacks. How to keep APPs up to date. Keeping APPs up to date is easy and can be done by enabling automatic updates or manual updating APPs via the App Store. What to do if you fall for an APP scam. Disconnect from the internet. The first thing you should do if you fall for an APP scam is to disconnect from the internet to prevent further loss or damage. Scan your device for malware. After disconnecting from the internet, scan your device for malware or viruses that may have been installed by the scammer. Change passwords. Change the passwords for any accounts that may have been compromised by the scammer. Use strong, unique passwords and two-factor authentication if available. Report the scam. Report the scam to the appropriate authorities, such as the App Store, your bank, or local law enforcement. Contact your bank or credit card company. If you suspect that you have provided your financial information to an APP scam, contact your bank or credit card company immediately to report the issue and get help. They can assist you in protecting your accounts and recovering your funds. Report the scam to authorities. Reporting the scam to authorities can help prevent others from falling for the same scam. Steps to take include gathering evidence, filing a complaint with the appropriate authorities, and following up with the authorities with the case until it is resolved. Conclusion. By understanding what APP scams are, their different types, and how to protect oneself from them, we can minimize the risk of falling for these scams. Remember to always be cautious of unsolicited messages and emails. Verify the legitimacy of APPs before downloading, and keep mobile APPs and operating systems up to date. Thank you.